am Zubeda from 9th E2 in Saibaba English Medium High School, Kadapa. Today we will quickly dive into the world of ionic bond, a key concept in chemistry that explains how certain atoms stick together. Understanding the ionic bond. What is ionic bond? Ionic bonds are a type of chemical bond where one atom gives away one or more electrons to another atom. This transfer creates charged particles called ion. The atom that loses electrons become positively charged while the one that gained electrons become negatively charged. How does it works? For example, think about sodium and chlorine. Sodium has one extra electron in its outer shell and chlorine needs one more electron to complete its outer shell. Sodium donates its outer shell to chlorine. This creates sodium ion and chloride ion. Why are they important? Ionic bonds are crucial for forming many everyday substances like table salt and are fundamental in chemistry to become stable compound. Conclusion. Remember, ionic bonds are all about sharing or transferring the electrons to become stable. Thanks for listening.
Hello everyone, this is Rajitha studying 9th E2 in Saibaba English Medium High School. Today we are going to explore how ionic bonds are formed, which is the key concept in understanding how different elements combine. What is an ionic bond? An ionic bond is a type of chemical bond where one atom donates one or more electrons to another atom. These transfer create charged particles called ions. Step 1. Electron transfer. Imagine sodium and chlorine. Sodium has one extra electron in its outer shell, while chlorine needs one more to fill its outer shell. Sodium gives its extra electron to chlorine. Sodium becomes a positively charged ion and chlorine becomes a negatively charged ion. Step 2. Attraction between ions. These oppositely charged ions attracts each other strongly due to electrostatic force. This attraction pulls the ions together, form a stable ionic bond, resulting compound. When sodium and chlorine ions bond, they form sodium chloride, which is common table salt. This new compound is electrically neutral because the positive and negative charges balance out. Conclusion. So ionic bonds are formed through the transfer of elements and the attraction between oppositely charged ions, creating stable and neutral compounds. Thanks for listening.
Hi everyone, I am Kumar from standard 9th E2 studying in Saibaba High School. Today we will explore the key properties of ionic components, which are crucial in understanding how certain substances behave. First point is high melting and boiling points. Ionic components like table salt have high melting and boiling points. This is because of the electrostatic force holding the ions together in a crystal lattice are very strong and requires a lot of energy to break apart. Now we are going to discuss about electroconductivity. The ionic components doesn't conduct electricity when they are in solid state, but conduct electricity when they are dissolved into water or melted into liquid. This is because of the ions which can move freely around and carry an electrical current. Now let us discuss about dissolubility in water. Ionic components generally dissolve in water, and water molecules surround and separate the ions, allowing them to dissolve easily. This property is why table salt dissolves in water very easily. This property is why salt dissolves so well in water. Formation of crystals. Ionic components are crystalline structure which are solid regular patterns of iron. This crystalline nature gives the ionic components their distinctive shape and contributes to their high melting point. Conclusion. So ionic components have the properties of high melting and boiling points, high electroconductivity when they are solid and when they are liquid and melted into water, and crystalline structure. Thanks for your attention.